Hello race fans, welcome back to Garden Canyon Run. For the Spring Classic, this is the first elimination bracket. So we're done with qualification. We've had our 31 cars go through qualification. We've got 16 that have made it. We're going to be moving on with Group 1 here today. I'm Brock Wheeler. I'm going to be bringing you all the action today. And we're going to see if we can get any more cars down to the end of the track. So far we've had 4 drivers reach the end of the track that you're looking at right there. Diego, Matthew, Donny, and Scooter. We're going to see in Group 1 today if we can't see any more. And let's take a look at the track right now. We start by going around the perimeter of the fence. After turn 1, we hit checkpoint 1 and then checkpoint 2 just as we drop down into the garden bed, where we pick up checkpoint 3 as we enter Painter's Tape Gully, which has gone under a significant tweak. Checkpoint 4 comes after Painter's Tape Gully. We head into the S turn there. Checkpoint 5 is right as we start the descent toward the finish. Checkpoint 6 comes there at the bottom of the finish ramp, and then we got checkpoint 7 and 8 on the open section of track where cars can go off the track. They can go in any direction they want there, but if they go straight, they can pick up a couple extra points. We've got a crowd assembled down here. We got some of the drivers from qualification hanging out, watching what's going on. I think this is going to be an exciting day of racing here, especially with these little tweaks that we've done to the track to try to help people along. And let's get it on. Alright, and first up here we've got Power Pistons driven by Kira for Team Second Floor versus Chubbers, who's driving that little Chrysler for Rust Belt Racing. Kira's in the outside lane, Chubbers in the inside lane. Kira got the whole shot and looking good. Well, now getting turned around before checkpoint 3, not able to earn any those points. Chubbers having trouble in turn 1. So yeah, Kira's getting the points here. And let's, as a reminder, stock cars, which both of these are, get double points. And only the first car to cross the checkpoint earns the points. So in this case, Kira's earning all the points because they were the only one crossing the checkpoints. But if both cars cross the checkpoints, only the first one is picking up the points as we move forward in the elimination brackets. Alright, so here we go. We're getting Chubbers back on their wheels so we can get back up in the start gate and move on to run number 2 and see if Chubbers can pick up some points here. We're going to see Kira on the inside lane, Chubbers in the outside lane. Kira with the whole shot once again. Looks like Chubbers got held up there, and this is kind of a deja vu. This looks pretty much just like run number 1. Chubbers held up in turn 1 there. I don't think that little short wheelbase does Chubbers any favors. Let's take another look here. Kira getting that whole shot. Yep, and Chubbers just taking a high line and getting tipped over there, not carrying enough speed. Kira getting her tail out over the side of the track, which turns them around. There we go, Tom, Dick, and Harry are up there again getting Chubbers taken care of. And we're going to move on to run number 3. Rooting for that little Chrysler to earn some points here, so it's not just a runaway for Kira. And, well, looks like Chubbers gave it a shot to try to get in the turn 1. In the first position, just gave it everything they had, but couldn't get around Kira, went into a spin. Looks like maybe a little bit of paint swap in there, turned Kira around and held them both up. Alright, and then we're moving on to run number 4 here. Kira's back in the inside lane, getting the whole shot once again. A little help there from Chubbers, I think. Oh. Yeah, getting off into the garden bed there, into that deep moss. But on their wheels. So that could be worse. Chubbers once again on their roof coming out of turn 1. Yeah, neither of them taking a very good line. Chubbers hitting Kira, which sends them backwards into the descent, and that's just never a good, yeah, that's not a good method of hitting that. Ooh, right off the track there. We'll get looks like we get the front loader involved, getting the tulip out of the way so we can drag that car out of the moss. And eventually we'll get Tom, Dick, and Harry back up to their Chubbers. And alright, we're going to move on to the next set of cars. And we have Ellis driving that 67 Camaro for Team Second Floor. It's a stock car, and we've got Eric driving a modified Lancer Evo for Banana Rex. And Eric got the whole shot. Ellis making a sweet pass around him, coming out of turn 1. Oh man, Eric's carrying enough momentum to get down into the finish straight. Oh, so this is interesting. All right. I didn't quite see if Ellis crossed checkpoint 4 first or not. All right, so right here's where Ellis makes that sweet pass coming out of turn 1, picks up the checkpoint on that first checkpoint. Brilliant move. First across checkpoint 3, but nope, doesn't hit checkpoint 4, so Eric picks that up, and Eric's just a beautiful line heading into the S-turns, and then down onto the finish straight where he wasn't able to keep it straight. So they each picked up 3 checkpoints, but Ellis earns double points, of course. And, well, this looks like Tom, Dick, and Harry is showing off at this point, but we're getting Eric and Ellis both taken care of. We're going to get up into the start gate for run number 2, and let's see if Eric can earn some more points and even things back up here. See if we can't get a modified car to move on. We had some trouble. Eric had some trouble in turn 1 there. Ellis taking it down into, well, not quite into Painter's Tape Gully though. Got a little off the track. Wasn't able to carry enough momentum to get past checkpoint 3. Oh, and here we see Ellis just put Eric right into the wall. Oh, that was some real hard driving right there. And yeah, and just got a little offline coming on the descent. Wasn't able to cross checkpoint 3 fully. All 4 wheels have to cross the checkpoint in order for the points to count, remember. And there's Eric on his roof. We'll get him righted. We're going to move back up into start gate. And I believe we're going to see Ellis in the outside lane. We're going to see Eric on the inside lane. And at this point, Eric's got to put some serious moves down. Oh, Ellis with another sweet pass coming out of turn 1. But once again, not able to cross checkpoint 3, so only picking up 2 of the checkpoints. Yep, so with 14 points versus 3, Eric would have to make a perfect run, and Ellis would have to pretty much just die out in turn 1 for Eric to be moving on here. So let's see if what's going to happen here after we take a look at these replays. Yeah, we're going to see Ellis on the inside lane. We're going to see Eric on the outside lane. And let's see if you can't do it, Eric. Well, Ellis is getting the whole shot. Oh, look at that. He just sort of puts his knee down and brings the whole thing to a halt. Which is the end of, this is the end of Group 1 then. No one's scoring any points. Ellis just denying Eric anything. And that means when we move on out of this bracket, we're going to see 2 drivers from Team Second Floor, Kira versus Ellis. But first, we're going to see Group 2 come up next. That's going to be a few days. We'll have that ready for you. Thanks to all our sponsors for sending in cars into the tournament here. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our drivers. Remember, they're risking their necks out here. This track is under construction, and it's just terrifying. I'm Brock Wheeler. I've been bringing all the action today. Thank you so much.